it's really opened my eyes to what more is capable of how people can communicate and the depths of their thinking and articulation. And I'm honored to have you here with us today. Thanks for coming.
Well, thanks for having me. It was just a cool opportunity to have a conversation since we were both connecting in the Octopus Movement, so I welcome that.
And being one of the chief officers, I'm honored that we can have that. Um, So, as you know, the conversations that we have for One World are centered around being able to bridge the inner and the outer. We're bereft of having those conversations that expose the inner to others, because inherently, when we do, it's rough, chunky, sounds way out and wacky, and we're often, thought of as being weird or insane or crazy, and given a stiff arm as a result of that. Well, that's uncomfortable and it shuts us down. We don't talk about that. So now we're at a time critical in this history of our planetary civilization. We've got to make a shift. And this is kind of what the Octopus Movement is doing. They're drawing out the neurodiverse in order to discuss things in different ways that haven't been addressed yet. And I really think that that's an imperative in this real use of diversity, not the DEI stuff that we're seeing is more, what do they call it, quota filling. I know you were nonverbal to begin with, but what was that like, and how did it help you to then, acclimate a little differently and rise to this really intelligent young man that I'm speaking with now?
Well, I was about 75% nonverbal until age 11. I was raised in a house with two music teachers in it. So
Hmm.
and I had sensory processing disorders. So I could never understand why, with all the lessons going on in the background constantly, and you could never escape it, um, why it caused me so many physical problems, because I turned out that I have synesthesia. Um,
Hmm.
and so when I hear sounds, I actually feel them on my body. It's one of the reasons actually that I wear like these tight garments. I mean, my whole wardrobe is all exactly the same because I found some clothes that actually hug onto my body and can kind of attenuate some of those sensations.